Hello sweetie, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making some smoky jollof rice, so stay tuned to see how I make it. To start with, I'm roasting my pepper, garlic, ginger and onions before I use them. I will also be using canned tomato, but I'll make sure to cook that ahead to make sure that the moisture is well reduced, and then I will blend it with my carrot, pepper and onion until it's very smooth, as you can see here. So I'm going to start by adding some oil to my hot pan here. I'm using very little amount of oil, and I've added my slices of onion. I'm frying that for about a minute. Then I'm going in to add my garlic. I did not blend the garlic. I'm just going to fry it until it dissolves to give it that extra flavor. Then I'm going in to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, which I'm going to fry for about 10 minutes until it is caramelized and comes together to avoid that bitterness to it. You don't want that in your jollof rice. So as you can see here, I'm still slowly frying that. Once it's done, I'm going to add my blended mixture, which I have done here. I'm going to mix that together until it is very well incorporated. Roasting your bell pepper and pepper, onion and garlic, ginger will give you an extra amazing flavor. It will bring the sweetness out of them, and that will make your jollof rice go extra mile. So I am just adding my seasoning. I am actually using Soya spice, homemade, and all the other spices that I use are all homemade. I will list everything down below in the description box. And now I'm just adding the broth and then seasoning that with some salt. I will mix that together until it's combined, and I'm going to cover and let it cook slowly on a mid-low heat for about 15 minutes. As you already saw from the beginning, I already cooked my tomato and making sure I got that thick consistency that I'm looking for before even starting the sauce. So there is really no need to cook it for any longer, as that was the whole point of prepping ahead. So now I'm just taking some of the sauce or stew off, and then I am going to go in and add some water and then my rice. I am not going to be adding too much water because it is really the steam that cooks the jollof, not the extra or excess water. And now I'm just adding 2 cups of washed rice. I'm using jasmine rice. You can use basmati rice. That's up to you. And also, I know some of you don't like to wash the rice before you use it. Again, it is your choice and it's absolutely up to you. So I have mixed that together to make sure it's well covered, and I'm just going to cover and let it cook on mid-low heat again for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, this is how it's looking. I'm just going to flake that out with my fork here, and then I will cover with an aluminium foil. I don't like using aluminium foil, but it's all I've got at the moment, so I'm just going to use that to cover it. I normally use parchment or baking paper. So I'm just doing that, and now I'm just poking some hole inside the jollof. That is to help the steam go in, but I will be adding my turkey here at this point, and I'm just going to reduce the heat to the lowest, and I'll cover it and let it cook slowly for about 30 minutes. Okay, after 30 minutes, this is how it's looking. I'm gonna go in and add some butter, about 2 tablespoons, and then my fish. And you can also add your onions here or your extra diced tomatoes if you want. This butter will just elevate the whole flavor, the whole jollof to another level. And guys, I will cover that for a few more minutes and let it settle down. And that is it. This jollof, it's so tasty, it's so delicious, it's flaky, and despite the fact that I did add my turkey early, it's not too soft, but it is how you like it. If you want it crunchy, if you want it crispy, then you might as well just fry it and use it as a garnish, but this is how I wanted it in this jollof recipe. So guys, again, it's up to you. Now I'm just serving my jollof rice. I hope you like this recipe, and if you do, thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so when I upload any video, you will be the first to be notified. Guys, I had that with some coleslaw, and guess what? It was super delicious. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.